It's fucking 5 a.m. on a Sunday, in March 2025, March 9th. And I'm fucking mad. I'm motherfucking so angry. I don't know. I just keep remembering shit and it's making me mad. Like, I remember that cop came to my house to do the wellness check and he was like, "Are you jealous of your sister? What's going on here?" That shit pissed me off so much. Am I jealous of my sister? I feel like that's what everybody thinks. But no, I'm not fucking jealous. There's nothing for me to be jealous of, except for the fact that she's not, you know, as mentally fucking. She doesn't have whatever underlying condition that I have, obviously. What pisses me off is that, I don't know, it's this act that she puts on. It's just like full of bullshit. She just spouts all this bullshit, and it fucking pisses me off. Um, you know, it wasn't too long ago that she said, "Oh, hair is everything to a girl. It's different to girls." Why would you say that to me, a person who's like been bald for 10 years because I rip out my hair because of OCD? I have a compulsion that makes me rip out my hair because I hate split ends. I don't know what she's, maybe she has OCD too. Maybe she said that knowing that it would elicit a reaction from me. And she didn't really want to say it, but she did because I know how that feels. But like sometimes you just see people and you like say obscenities and slurs even though you don't want to, but you know it'll make them uncomfortable, so you do it. But you don't want to make them uncomfortable. You know that it'll make you uncomfortable as well. And you want to make yourself uncomfortable. I mean, you don't want to, but a part of you does. If that makes any fucking sense. And I don't know, what just pisses me off is that she used to be such a goody two shoes. You know, she wouldn't fucking lie for me when I wanted to go to my friend's house. She wouldn't cover for me from my parents. And that has absolutely nothing to do with it. It's just like I'm remembering like her character and like this fucking act that she put on. You know, that's understandable. It's not a big deal, that one. But and then she would like look down on me at the same time. Goody two shoes, but despite that, she looked down on me and she like viewed people, their value in like their occupation and like their study ethics and like what college they got into. Which I mean, it's been like instilled into us that that's like a thing in our family. And you know, I don't disagree with that even now, even though I know it's wrong. But there's still like a part of me that's like, oh no, this is this makes sense. This kind of mindset. It people who work hard and then people who don't. But like they have a bit more credibility, okay? Even I don't know. I hate myself for having that mindset that my parents have, but at the same time, hmm, I can't explain it. I know that it's wrong. And but I like does my sister know that it's wrong? I don't think she does. I think she's perfectly fine with thinking that way. She's like, my best friend is a waitress, and it's perfectly acceptable the way that my cousin treated her because she's a waitress. he doesn't have to be with someone that he's allowed to be picky about his partner, which is true, but I don't know. I don't know. I was talking about it with my friend Rebel, and she was like, I fucking hate people who think like that because when they hear I'm a lawyer, an attorney, or whatever, she's teaching me the difference. She was like, a lawyer is somebody who hasn't passed the bar yet. Attorney is someone who's passed the bar. And she's like, I'm an attorney, not a lawyer, because I called her that one time. Anyway, she was like, I hate it when I tell people that I'm attorney. I'm an attorney. Sorry for not enunciating properly. I'm still kind of like having these having this breathy way of talking because I have like shortness of breath from all the coughing. But it's kind of better now. But I feel like people think I'm faking it because it's not like a plummy cough. It's giving me anxiety. I've just been so fucking anxious these days. Like paranoid that people are misunderstanding me or thinking that I'm like faking something or like thinking that I did something that I didn't do. And I've been like replaying all these memories in my head. And it's just been terrible. It's been so bad, especially in the shower, and I've completely fucked up my face and it hurts. And um I can't relax and I can't lay down comfortably. I have to put pressure on my face with a pillow because it hurts so much. And also I'm like fucking blind in my right eye more so than my left. So it looks like like looking out of my eyes, it looks like there's something like sticky or like some kind of mucus membrane on like my right eye, but it's not. It's just that I'm like significantly more blind in one eye than the other, and it's very annoying. And I can't drive. I mean, I still drive like that, but just hazardous to other people. But you know, I can still drive. I don't know. I did get into a car crash the other day, but it was a minor one. It was because I didn't look in my blind spot and I underestimated how far away the person was before changing lanes and they hit my side mirror and then I fucking ran away from the scene. That's really bad. But yeah, it wasn't a glasses kind of deal. It was just like a more neglect kind of deal. Like I didn't look in my blind side. I didn't turn to look. I just leaned forward and looked in my called side mirror. Okay, anyway. I was like scrolling through Instagram, I came across this viral video of this girl. And I looked at her profile a bit because I was intrigued to be some kind of like fucking rich girl. So I like googled her to find out if she was like some kind of nepo baby or like fucking I don't know, came from a rich family, just family or something. I was curious, and then I come up upon like all this fucking hate for her in these like Reddit subreddits titled fucking influencer snark, NYC influencer snark. And I was just like, God, what are these all fucking pathetic people? These are a bunch of pathetic fucking haters. I don't know. Why are they hating so much? But then I remembered a time when I was like that, and I remember like, oh, people think that I'm like this to my sister, and it's just like, God damn it. No, I'm fucking not. But I know that other people don't know that, and I can't. There's no way to fucking defend myself from that. Cause like, there's this one time that I fucking knew that people thought that of me, and so I fucking like, I fucking generated a scenario where I was just like, I said this some like outrageous shit that I didn't believe in, but I knew it would like elicit a certain type of reaction, and that's why I did it. I knew that if I said that they would think that, and I didn't want them to think that, And because I didn't want them to think that, I said it. Because, I don't know, I like to fucking punish myself or something. I don't know what it is, dude. And then, I'm sorry that I have to be vague. And, I don't know, just like, if I say it, I acknowledge it, I'm going to fucking combust into shame. I don't know. And then I want to talk to my psychiatrist, but I don't think my psychiatrist can fucking understand what the fuck I'm trying to say because I can't convey it like precisely and succinctly. Or like I can't convey what I want to say in like a concise, articulate, I don't know, can't string together two fucking sentences, and it's so frustrating. It's like I'm in a prison of like my own making because of like my lack of ability or like my inability to fucking talk. Why can't I fucking talk? This is so terrible. It's just like it's so frustrating. And I've had this problem for forever. That's why I'm so talking so well about it right now, is because I've had a lot of time to think about this over the years. And and when I'm at like my fucking psychiatrist's fucking office, I'm fucking anxious. I don't know. I'm like I'm put on the spot. But right now I'm fucking mad. So, oh shit, I'm gonna get those fireflies. Um, it's fucking. I'm tired. I'm so tired. I feel like no matter how much I practice, I'm never gonna fucking get better. Because, I don't know. I feel like I'm just too stupid and there's no curing that. And, what else did I want to say? Um, so yeah, those fucking haters on that thing. The subreddit, I just thought they're so fucking pathetic, these people, and I wanted to reply and defend this girl, like, because a lot of their points were very, like, they're not even valid, but I think, like, maybe maybe they know that. Maybe they know that, and so, I don't know. I want to give them, like, the benefit of the doubt, because I've been that way before. I remember I was like that in like 2018 when I really wasn't feeling myself and I had like fallen down into such a bitter fucking hole. And it was crazy because I felt like I was at my most mature and like I liked myself despite everything, despite having dropped out of high school, despite, feeling like very close to death. Like I could fucking kill myself at any minute. Like I was 16 and I dropped out of high school and I was like, man, I can't be a dropout. Killing myself is gonna be a safety net. Even though I was like super fucking depressed because of that, and like I was fucking bald, and I had no prospects. Like I wasn't in school, I wasn't employed. I was literally like a high school dropout failure, and people told me that to my face. And um, where was I fucking going with this? I hadn't been feeling, and then I like started taking weed, but that wasn't all. Those fucking pieces of shit took my place, and I don't know, they fucked up my image of myself, and then I stopped liking myself, and then that's how I stopped feeling like myself, and then I felt like I needed to take like mind altering drugs to like put myself in a different mind place, but it didn't fucking work. It just made everything fucking worse, and then I blamed them for that period of my life where I went through like an entire year of like psychosis where every day was like a hazy like fugue kind of state where I was just like not living, never happy, not happy for one entire year, not feeling like myself, feeling very regressive. It's just like I went from like my highest point to my lowest point. And even though like my highest point was like at a very bad time of my life, it was my highest because I had like gone through some kind of exponential mental growth of because I don't know, I guess it was like the delayed developmental delay and I was just like seeing things more clearly. I don't know. I was like reading manga and it sounds really fucking stupid, but I would like read and I would adopt the ways of thinking from the author and I was like, yeah, I agree with that. Or yeah, I like that. And then I would like adopt the perceptions of the creator and it would like I felt like very open-minded and tolerant and because of those things, right? And it's like I like myself right now. Yeah. And then it all changed when those fucking people like stole my sanctuary because when I was little, um like my cousin's house was kind of my sanctuary, even though they didn't fucking like me. I was just weirdly obsessed with them because my cousin was the only one who ever like took the initiative to talk to me and like actually fucking talk to me and like ask me questions and stuff. Even though it wasn't like he was very interested, he was just like it was the only time that somebody was like real with me. And so that meant a lot to me. He basically like fostered my entire like personality because I adopted all the things that he liked and made it my own. And then I became really disillusioned with him and now I just don't see him that way anymore. But before it was like I could use him as like when other people at school were being, you know, fucking shitty to me. I could be like, well, they don't have like someone like my cousin. I'm so cool. I have my cousin. I don't know how to fucking explain it. I didn't think I was so cool. I have my cousin. I was thinking like I don't know. I don't know how to fucking explain it. It was just like anyway, that's what I meant. Then they infiltrated my fucking space and then I stopped feeling like myself. They fucked up my image of myself and I stopped liking myself. Then I got really fucking depressed and really self-conscious and I couldn't like the stuff that I used to like anymore and I was having like very bad memory loss of like I would wake up and like my parents I would just like be like I don't know, even though I saw them every day I'd just be like you guys are basically strangers to me and I know like this doesn't fucking make any sense to someone who like doesn't know how it feels. I wish I could explain it better. It's so fucking frustrating and I feel bad because like it must feel even worse for my cousin who like can barely fucking talk. It's just like a prison of your you can't fucking talk to people. You know what you want to say, but you can't fucking say it, and you can't convey yourself. It's so frustrating. It's like a prison. Your mouth is a prison. And I feel fucking bad now. I don't know. Um, where was I fucking going with this? Anyway, so yeah, like after I fell, um, after I stopped feeling like myself, after I had regressed into that point where I just felt like really fucking stupid. I felt like I mentally regressed. I just like, whoa, where's that coming from? Um, okay, I don't know. Bitch. Bruh. Fuck. How? Bruh. Kinda bothers me. I don't have any fucking... Okay, I'll just make it even. There. I'll leave these in there to despawn. Actually, this could be like a good idea. So they can't gather at the sides. Actually, that's good enough. Okay, what was I saying? Anyway, after I regressed to that point, I just like fucking, um, that's why I know how it feels to be fucking pathetic. I would say shit that I don't mean. I would say it just to be a fucking hater, and people would reply back. I would just be like, God damn, just let me be pathetic. I know I'm being bad, and one day maybe it'll stop. It's just like me be pathetic for now. I would like really appreciate the people who were still nice to me even though I was being shitty. Even though I didn't deserve it. So maybe I should just like feel that way about those people. But like somehow still I know that like maybe people like that really exist. It wouldn't surprise me. How can they live with being so toxic? Whatever. But yeah, it just like really fucking pissed me off about like that stuff about my sister. I am not fucking jealous over that bitch. There's nothing to be jealous about. What is there to be jealous about? What does she have that I would be jealous about? I guess she's pretty, but that's not how I want to look. I don't know. I have a specific way that I want to look. I want a angular jawline, masculine jawline, and I want a masculine androgynous kind of look. So no, I'm not fucking jealous. Even though I fucking said that bullshit that I didn't mean about like the genetic lottery. Just bullshitting. I don't know why I did that. But you know, people are not gonna believe that. It's just like I don't know. I did it to myself. Can I say it was my OCD? I mean, it really was my OCD. But like, people are not gonna believe that. So it's just like, what do I do? Nothing. There's nothing to do. There's nothing I can do. It doesn't matter anyway. It's just, how can I make stuff better? It's done. There's nothing. Just fucking. Maybe if I dig down. Not going down there. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna dig that shit deeper. The fuck? Where am I going? It's this way. Yep. Anyway. I'm just fucking tired of myself. I don't know. I can hate all these people. I just feel like rage. Just remember all the times that people have fucking said some shit to me and I couldn't, I don't know. God damn. I want to lynch your entire family. I want to make sure you suffer. I want to see you when you're not being a bitch. Sleep well. You ever happy? Do you smile? I want to take it away. I want you to know why I did it. Because you were mean to me that one time. But I guess they're gonna be like, fucking good. How do I make them feel fucking remorse for being shitty to me? It's like a pathetic way of thinking and I can't stop. I don't know. I'm like, unless I do some shit, it's not gonna, it's gonna be fucking pathetic. I don't know. I have like a certain level of respect for school shooters. Takes courage to do something like that, I guess. I would never launch an indiscriminate attack. And it's always the fucking innocent people who are the ones that get hurt instead of the ones who deserve it, you know? I like that guy who's called people his like brothers and sisters. Like to my other pathetic brothers and sisters. It's just it's all very sometimes I'm like fucking happy to be an ugly piece of shit. Cause I don't wanna fucking I don't feel like if you're good looking, you're just never gonna get it. You're never gonna get how it feels to be like, I don't know. Automatically not. I don't know. Does piss me off when like pretty attractive people call themselves like nerds and geeks. Just like shut the fuck up. I feel like so cliche and like so fucking retarded. I don't want to be like this type of person that thinks this way. I don't want it to be known that I think this way. I don't. It's just that was reading that one fucking manga, the one about the villainous, Yana. That shit hurt me so fucking bad. She was like, um, she freaking transmigrated into her own fucking novel, but as the villainess instead of the heroine who shares her name, the name that she had in her original world. And in her original world, she was like, she had her imaginary boyfriend, Gwynifred. And when things were tough, she'd be like, it's okay because I have Gwynifred. Very much how I was like, when fucking, I don't know, Train Cow would be like, that bitch is retarded to her friends in order to make them like not hang out with me. Because she knew me in elementary school and they didn't. They're just like, I'd finally learned how to be like, I'd finally learned how to like mask and like act like I was fucking normal. She'd like come and ruin it and be like, that bitch was fucking retarded in middle school. She'd like expose me and um I'd be like, well, at least I bet Train doesn't have a cool cousin like I do. And I'd be like, I'd text him during class. I'd be like, at least I have this, something that she doesn't have, something that's, yeah, I don't know how to explain it. Anyway, yeah, the manga, she's like, at least I have Gwynifred. Ah, the fuck, how did it get up there? Bro, get back down there. Bruh. God damn. And then in the fucking story, Gwynifred doesn't even like her. He likes her fucking. That fucking manga is so fucking infuriating. It's like so contrived, but they know it's contrived, so they're like, they made the stupid fucking villains, the Schwartz or whatever, to like come and like ruin her every fucking. It's so annoying, but like, I do like the concept of her being like a villainess. Maybe I should dig this deeper. How fucking deep should I dig this? Arrows don't reach me. Anyway, that fucking manga is so fucking infuriating. What else? Oshinoko ended. Damn, I can't believe that Aqua really died. You just like never hear from him again after that. I like the message though. Um, yeah, That was insane. I'm gonna do another layer. What else? Trump is president again. That fucking sucks. Elon Musk suddenly became like a fucking symbol of the right, which is something that I would have never expected ever since that time he like went on PewDiePie's stream and like laughed at that dead dolphin when everybody still fucking liked him. Yeah, they're doing all this fucking stupid shit that they're gonna rename the Gulf of Mexico the Gulf of America. What else are they doing that's like doesn't really do anything except I forget, but there was something else. Other thing is, I mean, it's actually being implemented and actually affecting people. So that's not good. So that the deportations, fucking sad. Should I make a stairway like this way? No. Just gonna get a door. Nice. Trying to stop moving my cursor. Okay. I think here would be fine, right? I mean, if it's not there, it must still be underneath. Let's put this here. Let's put this right there. Lock this up. Must be still underneath it. Cause if it was above, there already, sweet. So you gotta I mean, I gotta go down here or go further down there. I think that means I gotta go further down. Is that further enough? I think that's too far. There. Fuck am I going? Let's see. I feel like oh. Okay, I'll just fucking whatever. Oh shit. I should have like looked at the compass while I was down there so I could see what the y-axis is. I'm gonna close this up. Okay, well, I'm gonna go back up. I don't care. All I got were 2 mushrooms out of that. Hopefully they multiply while they're down there. What the fuck is he doing down here? What are you doing? Come here. Good. Sit. What the fuck? I got stone arm. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, well, I'm gonna stop recording. I don't really have anything much else to say. It's just that, and I woke up today really in a bad mood. I didn't wake up in a bad mood. I just like woke up to um Rebel bringing up that fucking thing about Neek again, and that like set my mood for the whole day. Kind of upset me, and yeah, I started being like a fucking Neanderthal, just screaming when I'm upset, making a public spectacle of myself as usual, except worse this time. And um, I really feel like shit. I'm sad. I'm frustrated. I'm annoyed. I feel like shit. My face hurts because I can't stop hitting myself because I'm restless, and doing that makes me feel better. And I can't talk to anybody, and I can't bother Neek, and I can't open up to Carp or Rebel, especially not Rebel. And I don't know why. I don't know why. And mm, my allergies are fucking kicking my ass, and I got no fucking job, and I probably should have had like 100K in savings by now if, you know, I had been working since 20 and had made at least 20K a year. Then I could put 20K in the fucking bank and would have made, I don't know, what's 20K times fucking 6 or 8. Should have been working since I was 18. What was I doing at 18? Nothing. So, let me get the calculator out. Calculator. Calculator. Sorry. So let's say I was making $20,000 a year, which, you know, is like a little lower than what people make a year, like I mean, retail associates, right? Usually they make like, I don't know, 20 something K, more than 20,000. So I feel like 20,000 is maybe a little low. If I just like made that money and not spent it, I like put it in the bank. 20,000 times 8 would have been 160,000. So let's account for like food and necessities and stuff, if I maybe that's like 60,000. So yeah, I think 100K in savings is like not that um far off of an estimate like what a normal 26-year-old should have in the fucking savings right now. So yeah, got no job, got no fucking savings. I'm looking really rough. I bombed my Burlington interview, probably because I looked like a fucking hobo. I looked really rough, and I gave really bad answers, even though I prepared with ChatGPT the night before. They asked me, like, I couldn't lie for shit. They asked me, like, instances, and I was, like, trying to make some up on the spot, and I know they could, like, not, they, I know they weren't buying it. And they're like, in this one question, they were like, sorry, I'm rephrasing because this one time I was rephrasing my sentences and my cousin thought I was high because I kept repeating myself, but no, I was just trying to make it better, like as if I were writing, just like editing the sentence. I don't know. My cousin's a fucking asshole. Fuck him. Anyway. Anyway, the interviewer asked me, can you think of an instance where you went above and beyond? And I couldn't think of a fucking instance. So I fucking said, I can't think of a specific instance, I'm sorry. And then eventually I fucking said, um, I work on my brakes at Target. And they were like, that's really fucking bad. We could get in a lot of trouble for that. Obviously, he didn't curse, but that's what he said. Um, to, to, to a 99%, that's what he said without the cursing. And, yeah. What else? Also was like kind of nervous and they felt bad for me and they were calming me down. And, he's just like, calm down, take a deep breath, count backwards from 10. And yeah, I'm just so fucking fat and ugly. And I don't have any clothes that I look normal in. And I asked for accommodations because I wore a beanie to the fucking interview. I was like, I'm taking this seriously, I swear. It's just like, I'm bald. That's why I'm wearing a beanie. I'm sorry. I didn't say that, but I asked for accommodations. I told them about my OCD and my compulsion. They're like, we can get you to work in the warehouse or something. And they sent me an email a few days later being like, we're gonna explore other options, sorry. um, what else? I haven't fucking returned the stuff from the shelter yet, and it's kind of stressing me out because they probably fucking think I stole their shit. But they haven't said anything, so it's probably fine, but I want to return it. Yeah, it's just like, I schedule those fucking visits around my appointments at Parkland because the shelter is 10 minutes away from Parkland and I live fucking 40 minutes away from the hospital and the shelter, so obviously I have to plan it around that. And I missed my last 4 appointments and I'm scared they're gonna take away my financial assistance and I won't be able to get any more Dupazent, which is like, if I break out again, I'm just gonna kill myself. And what else? I can't fucking talk to my mom because of the language barrier and also because I can't string together 2 sentences. And my cousin really pisses me off, my other cousin, the eldest one. He said, your Vietnamese is a lot better than I thought, even though my Vietnamese used to be a lot better. I don't know what the fuck happened to me, but it used to be better. And he was patronizing me, and I wanted to fucking beat the shit out of him. I wanted to beat him to death. I wanted to fucking lynch him from a tree. But anyway, I don't know why my Vietnamese has regressed so much is maybe it's because I'm fucking anxious. Maybe my Vietnamese is better when I'm feeling confident. I don't fucking know. I just like can't retain the words. It's not that I can't retain the words. It's just like I fucking forget the most simple of words, and I don't know. It's like a memory thing. It's like I forget words all the time. It's always been a problem. Like I forgot the word for soy sauce, even though I fucking know it. It's just I don't know why I forget words, even in English. That's always been a problem for me. I can remember like several instances in elementary school where that's happened. Like simple words that I shouldn't forget. I don't know why this happens. I don't know. I don't know if it's like an attribute of my whatever underlying condition that I have. I know what I have. It's just like I don't know. I can't bring myself to like believe those things that they diagnosed me with. I feel like I'm very undeserving, or like I feel like people fucking use that as an excuse too much, and I don't want to allow myself to do that. But also, I don't know. I just want to fucking die. I don't want to deal with anything anymore. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with it. Some bitch looked at me funny today while I was waiting at a stop sign. Probably because I had nose plugs in. But anyway, that pissed me off. I garnered several looks because I yelled at my mom in a public place. Because, I don't know, she's like, she kept making me repeat myself. And it was frustrating me. And I wanted her to shut the fuck up. And a bunch of other stuff. And I hate being misunderstood. And I hate that Carp and Rebel aren't as open-minded as I wish they were. And fucking Rebel keeps bringing up Neek. She brings him up unprompted, passively aggressively saying, "Oh, he hates us," in that way that she does, you know? Like that time she said, I'm a self-diagnosing idiot. You know how people bring things up in a non-straightforward, like roundabout kind of way because it's obviously been bothering them, and they're being fake, self-deprecating to fish for reassurance or to make us feel bad because they know we already feel some type of way about it. You know, like she knows that Carp doesn't like it when people self-diagnose. So she said, "I'm a self-diagnosing idiot," and I felt like she wanted us. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. And like, she makes the sad face emoji all the time, and it just feels very disingenuous. And I don't know. That one time she said she was doing it for the content, like to create drama for fucking entertainment. That that grossed me out. And also, she just keeps fucking bringing up Neek, and she treats me like a Nazi for like not immediately condemning the IDFer. I don't know. I don't think Jimbo wants to be in the IDF. Actually, I don't really know. Maybe he does. Maybe he doesn't give a shit about Palestine or genocide. He just supports it. And Neek's just like fucking defending him and saying whatever. Because his friend definitely is fucking nationalist, I guess. He has Netanyahu as his profile picture, which I don't love. And I'm glad he's kicked out of the server. But I don't know. I do think it's kind of fucked up that she thinks very lowly of him and talks shit about him with her boyfriend, and I wish that Neek would just fucking talk to them and redeem their image of him so that they see him like I see him. But I do think that I did think that he was a fucking womanizer at one point. But then he said all this stuff to negate that, and I was like, oh, okay. But maybe he is, and I don't know. I wrote it in my thing, my Google Notes. I listed all the things that were overwhelming me, and the first thing was that Rebel was being annoying about Neek. She's bringing him up unprompted, passively aggressively, saying he hates us that way that way that she does. And I said, I'm not going to screenshot what she said to Neek because it hurt him to know that his friends think so lowly of him, and he's on a good roll. He's on a roll of good days. I regret that the I regret doing that the first time because now his relationship with them is kind of teetering, and I feel like it's my fault for showing him these private messages that she trusted me not to show. I mean, it was kind of an unspoken thing. She didn't ask me to do that, but I suppose it was like a girl thing, unspoken girl thing to not, you know, show like guys or like other people our fucking conversation. And she knows I showed him. But anyway, he feels less inclined to talk with them even more than before and won't redeem their image of him because he says he shouldn't need to while she and her cradle robbing BF talk shit about him together. He's ignoring my BF and that makes me sad. So you're doing this so you're doing all this on your behalf of your BF. Shut the fuck up. Stop making me the mediator and DM him your goddamn self. You want to invite him to things, you ask him, not me. But I'm not gonna say anything to either side or even acknowledge that little comment for fear of making things worse between them. But bitch, if you think he hates you, quote unquote, why don't you fucking try harder to reach out? Cause I know he's not ignoring you completely. I mean, I don't really know. If he is doing that, then it's kind of valid on their part. Fucking wait until he'll get to you eventually, damn. It's normal to have one group that's easier to talk to than the others. And do you even like him? Why you want to talk to him so bad? You think he's sus, right? Why don't you just confront him about it? She said before it's because they're not close. Just DM him, goddamn. Have you even asked if he's okay after all the shit I told you about how he's depressed as fuck? Yet you want to complain. Neek hates us. Neek prioritizes other friends over us. Neek ignores us for women. Bruh, he's ignoring me too. Shut the fuck up. You know I hate hearing this shit. You still bring it up, and I'm starting to suspect it's for the drama, content, entertainment, whatever, slash. Bitch, I'll beat you up if that's true. I cancel movie night because you're annoying for real. I can't be around you right now. That's what I wrote. Anyway, I don't know. I'm just annoyed at this particular moment. Maybe I'll be like less annoyed later. I don't know what I want to do with this Minecraft world, but it's beta. Mod is called Better Than Adventure, and Carp introduced me to it. And you know, I'd rather play this than like play alone in modern Minecraft. I'd play, I don't know, I'd play anything with her. I feel like I can relate to Carp more because she's kind of gone through the same experiences that I have. the autism, like needing help, these things. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. Bye.